used to know the sound of my own name. Before your love rewrote my pain, I gave you every part of me. Now I don't recognize what's left in me. Your shadow still lives in my eyes, 1,000 little goodbyes. I reach for something I can't see, a ghost that looks a lot like me. I keep searching in the dark for the pieces of my heart. I lose myself completely every time I think of you, like a fading memory I don't know how to undo. I'm breaking down so quietly, no one sees what I go through. I lose myself completely, still loving you. I wear a smile I don't believe, a fragile mask I never leave. Your words still echo in my head, all the things we never said. I sleep beside your empty space, still reaching for your face. But love left me behind to bleed, and now I'm lost in what we used to be. I try to breathe, I try to stay, but you pull me far away. I lose myself completely every time I think of you, like a fading memory I don't know how to undo. I'm breaking down so quietly, no one sees what I go through. I lose myself completely. Maybe I forgot how to be me while I was busy loving you. Maybe that's the tragedy, losing myself was loving you. I lose myself completely in the echo of your name. I gave you all I had to give, now all I feel is pain. I'm slowly fading into you, a shadow of what we used to be. I lose myself completely, so you don't have to miss me. I don't want to erase your name or pretend it didn't mean a thing. What we had was real to me, even if it couldn't stay. I made peace with how it ended. I don't need a place to blame. Some love isn't meant to last, but it still deserves its place. I won't harden, I won't close, I'll just let the rest go. I'll keep the love, not the ache, not the nights I couldn't sleep awake. I'll keep the warmth, let go of the pain and learn to breathe again. what's already gone, or beg for what I gave. I'll carry you as part of me, not as something I need to save. I'm choosing peace over regret. Finally, I'm ready for that. I'll keep the love, not the scars, not the weight of who we are. I'll keep the lessons, leave the blame, and let tomorrow call my name. Yeah, I'll keep the love, but I won't bleed for it again. Loving you changed me, that's true, but it didn't ruin me. I'll keep the love, let go of the pain. Thank you for what it gave. I don't need to forget your face to finally walk away. Yeah, I'll keep the love and choose myself this time. I'll keep the love, and I'll be okay. The night falls quiet on my room. Your name still hangs inside the gloom. Every shadow knows your face. Every tear remembers your place. I try to fill the empty space, but nothing ever takes your place. No matter what I try to do, I always end up back with you. I close my eyes, I lose the view, and every time I think of you, I think of you. In every broken song I hear, in every smile that disappears, in every lonely I miss you. I think of you when the world feels cold and blue. No matter how hard I try to move on, I think of you. Your laughter lives inside my head, like things we never should have said. I walk through streets we used to know, but every step just hurts me more. I see your face in passing eyes, in faded dreams and late night cries. You're everywhere, I never go, a love I'll never outgrow. I try to heal, I try to be, but you still live inside of me. I think of you in every broken song I hear, in every smile that disappears, in every lonely I miss you. I think of you when the world feels cold and blue. No matter how hard I try to move on, I think of you. Maybe one day it won't hurt so much. Maybe I'll forget your touch. But right now in this lonely room, every heartbeat leads to you. I think of you in every tear that different turns, trying not to let my heart burn. I don't see where we used to stay. I cross the road, I look away. It's funny how a simple place can still remember your face. I'm not running, I just need space from the life we almost made. I changed my route, I changed my days, anything to ease the pain. Not because I didn't care, but because I still do. Yeah, I changed my route to learn how to live without you. Yeah, I changed my route. I stopped going where we left, stop replaying the past. I don't need reminders now, I've heard enough, I know how. Some nights I still miss your name, still feel you in familiar frames. But I'm learning how to choose the long way just to heal the wounds. It's not weakness, it's survival. I'm just trying to make it through. I changed my route, I changed my pace. Let time do what I couldn't face. I'm not erasing what we were, I'm just finding who I am. Yeah, I changed my route so my heart could find a rest. Maybe one day I'll walk back there and it won't hurt like this. But today I take the long way home and call it progress. I changed my route and that's okay. Healing doesn't need to explain. I'll keep the love, release the ache and move forward one step at a time. Yeah, I changed my route and slowly finding and I'm slowly finding I changed my route and I'm still moving on. I close my eyes and you're still here, like you never disappeared. Every breath still knows your name, every dream still feels the same. I try to wake from what we were, but sleep just makes it hurt much worse. Because in dreams you never leave, you're everything I still believe. I tell my heart to let you go, but it just doesn't know how though. When I close my eyes, I see you standing in the light, smiling like you never said goodbye. And for a moment I'm alright, but then the truth comes rushing in. You're not here and you never will be. So I close my eyes again to pretend you're still with me. Your voice still echoes in my head, saying things we never said. I hold the space you used to fill, A quiet room that's missing you still. The bed feels bigger, colder too, without your heart beside me through. And every night becomes a fight between the dark and memories light. I try to sleep, I try to breathe, but missing you won't set me free. When I close my eyes, I see you standing in the light, smiling like you never said goodbye. And for a moment I'm alright, but then the truth comes rushing in. You're not here and you never will be. So I close my eyes again to pretend you're still with me. Maybe one day I'll learn to wait without breaking over your name. But tonight in this lonely room, my only peace is loving you. When I close my eyes, I see you just the way you were, before the pain, before the hurt. And for a second I don't cry, but when I open them again, I'm alone in this goodbye. So I close my eyes one more time to keep you in my life, to keep you in my life. I see clearer now what I missed back then. I was loving in fear, not listening when I should have been. I spoke when I should have stayed still, stayed silent when you needed truth. I thought love meant holding tighter, didn't see what it was doing to you. I wasn't cruel, I wasn't cold, I was just scared of letting go. I did wrong, I won't deny, I made mistakes, I crossed some lines. I loved you loud, I loved you hard, but I didn't love you right from the start. Yeah, I did wrong, even if my heart was true. I asked for more when you were tired, took your distance way too personal. I wanted reassurance when you needed room to grow. I didn't mean to break us down, I was trying not to lose. Sometimes love hurts the ones you want the most to protect. It's true, I see my flaws, I see my part, but I won't erase my heart. I did wrong, but I did care. I never played a game unfair. I stayed too long, I tried too much. I confused control with love and trust. Yeah, I did wrong, but I loved you the best I knew how. I forgive you like everything is holding its step. Your pillow keeps your faded shape, a fragile ghost I can't escape. I whisper things you used to know, to empty air that won't let go. Even though you had to leave, you're still with me. And every tear I try to hide, you're the ache that lives inside. You're still with me in the silence of the night, in every broken lullaby, in every lonely fight. Even when the world moves on and says I should be free, you're still with me. I see your face in passing lights, in sleepless hours and endless nights. Your laugh still plays inside my head, a memory that won't go dead. I hold the words we never said, like fragile threads inside my chest. No matter how you drift away, you're still with me. I try to heal, I try to be, but part of you lives inside me. You're still with me in the silence of the night, in every broken lullaby, in every lonely fight. Even when the world moves on and says I should be free, you're still with me. Maybe one day the pain will fade, maybe love will lose its way, but right now every heartbeat proves I'm still holding on to you. You're still with me in every breath I try to take, in every dream I'm wide awake, in every small heartbreak. Even if you're gone in life, you'll never leave in me. You're still with me. I stayed silent when you needed truth. Let the moment slip into. I thought keeping peace would save us, didn't know it was hurting you. I swallow words, I hid my fear, let distance do the talking. You were asking me to show up, I was frozen, barely breathing. I thought love meant holding still, didn't know silence could kill. I stayed silent, that's my crime. Watched us fall apart in time. I had chances, I let them pass. Now I'm haunted by the past. Yeah, I stayed silent when I should've fought for us. You looked at me like you were waiting for anything at all, but I stood there full of feelings, let them echo off the wall. I was scared to say the wrong thing, so I said nothing instead. Now every word screaming in my head. I see it now, I see it clear. You needed honesty, not fear. I stay silent, let you down, let love fade without a sound. I thought time would slow the end, but silence only pushed you further than. Yeah, I stay silent, and it cost me everything. If I could go back just once, I'd say what I was afraid of. Not every truth breaks a heart, some truths are made of love. I stay silent, but I won't stay lost. I learn to speak, no matter the cost. I'll say it sooner, say it right. Choose courage over quiet nights. Yeah, I stay silent, but I'm learning how to speak. I stay silent, and I lost you. We used to talk like nothing break us. Now every word feels thin. I search your eyes for what we had, but it's already dim. We patched the cracks with empty promises, called surviving being strong. But something's been past fixing, and I think we've gone too far gone. I try to forgive what never changed. You try to move on inside. We kept pretending we were healing while something quietly died. The damage is done. I feel it when you touch my head. It doesn't feel like home anymore, and I finally understand. The damage is done. No screaming, no fight, just a love worn down by time that couldn't survive. Ooh. I still remember how we laughed, like it meant something then. Now we're strangers sharing memories that don't fit who we are again. I keep hoping for a miracle, some spark we somehow lost. But love doesn't come back stronger when it's built on what it cost. I stayed for what we used to be. You stayed so you wouldn't hurt me. Now we're both standing in the wreckage, afraid to let it be. The damage is done. I hear it in the silence we keep, in the space between our breaths, where love used to breathe. The damage is done, and I wish it weren't true, but loving you shouldn't feel like something I'm surviving through. I don't blame you, I don't blame me. We both did what we could, but trying to save a broken thing doesn't make it good. Sometimes love ends quietly without anyone to blame. It just fades into something else and never feels the same. The damage is done, and this hurts to say out loud, but holding on any longer would break us down. The damage is done, so I'll let you go. Not because I stopped loving you, but because I know. Some things are meant to be fixed, they're meant to leave a mark. The damage is done. We talked about everything except the truth. Smiled through the crash, played it smooth. I held my breath, you changed the subject. Some silences say too much. I felt it breaking before it broke, in every pulse, in every joke. These are the words left unsaid, still screaming inside my head. I meant to speak, but I let them stay. Now they haunt me every day. These are the words left unsaid, a goodbye we never said. I practice lines I never use. These are the words left unsaid.
The love I buried, the tears I hid.
I thought quiet would keep us safe, but silence was our biggest mistake. These are the words left unsaid, and I still carry them. Trusted words that weren't backed up by the way you disappeared. I ignored the nights I cried alone and called it loving you through fear. I thought patience meant forever, thought effort would be enough. I stayed when my heart was begging, but I learned the hard way love is rough. I kept making excuses for the things you wouldn't do. I was busy saving us while you were halfway through. Lesson learned hard, love shouldn't hurt like this. I shouldn't have to lose myself just to feel your kiss. Lesson learned hard, I paid with every tear. I gave you all my honesty, you gave me doubt and fear. I confused attachment with devotion, confused pain with being strong. I held on past the warning signs just to prove them wrong. I thought if stay. But love doesn't grow in silence or in words you never say. I was loyal to a fault. You were comfortable, that's all. I kept catching every fall while you never reached at all. Lesson learned hard. Love shouldn't beg to be seen. I shouldn't have to question what you mean to me. Lesson learned hard. Some hearts don't know how to care. I kept hoping you'd become someone you were never there. If loving you cost me peace, then the price was way too high. I called it fighting for us, but really I was just afraid to say goodbye. I don't regret loving you, I regret how long I stayed. I broke my own heart slowly, so yours wouldn't break. Lesson learned hard, but I'm stronger now. I won't ignore the ache again. I won't forget how. Lesson learned hard. I know my worth at last. Love shouldn't feel like surviving a wound that never lasts. I won't hate you, I won't pretend it didn't leave a scar, but I wanna learn the truth you taught. Lesson learned hard. I don't cry loud, I don't fall apart. I carry it quietly inside my heart. I smile just enough to make it through. No one sees how much I miss you. It's not the kind of pain that screams. It lives in pauses, broken dreams. It's a quiet kind of sad, the kind that never shows. I move on, but I look back more than anyone knows. It's a quiet kind of sad that stays when I'm alone. I don't talk about the hurt I had, I just carry it home. Your name still finds me late at night in songs I skipped and faded light. I don't reach out, I let it pass. Some feelings were meant to last. I learned to breathe through empty space and miss you in the softest way. It's a quiet kind of sad, the kind that never shows. I move on, but I look back more than anyone knows. It's a quiet kind of sad that stays when I'm alone. I don't talk about the hurt I had, I just carry it home. Maybe one day it won't hurt this until then I hold it tight. This silent ache I hide at night. It's a quiet kind of sad, but it's real, it's mine. Not every wound is meant to bleed. Some just take their time. It's a quiet kind of sad, and I live with it just fine. I saw you smile in a way you never did with me, like something finally fixed. You say it makes you feel safe, understood, like I somehow missed. I memorize the way you say his name, like it doesn't hurt, like I don't hear every difference in the love you learn. I tell myself I'm over it, but that's a lie I tell again. Every time I see you happy with someone else instead, I'm wishing I was him, standing where I used to be, wishing you looked at me like that still meant something. I'm wishing I was him, the reason you don't cry, the one you chose so easily, while I ask myself why. I compare my every flaw to the things you say he does right. I wonder what he gives you that I couldn't provide. I was there for every breaking point, every lonely night. Now I'm just a chapter you survived in someone else's life. You say I'll find someone someday, like that's supposed to heal, but loving you was never temporary, it was real. I'm wishing I was him, the one you hold at night, the one you call your home, the one you chose this time. I'm wishing I was him, not because I hate who I am, but because I loved you deeply, and that wasn't enough in the end. I don't blame you for moving on, I just wish it didn't hurt this bad. Watching you become everything I always wanted us to have. If love was just about trying harder, I'd still be the one. But love isn't fair or equal, it just chooses someone. I'm wishing I was him, but I know I never will be. I can't become the man you love without losing me. So I wish you happiness from a distance, from afar. And I learned to stop comparing my heart to where you are. One day I won't wish I was him, I'll just wish you well. But tonight I'm sitting with the truth. I lost you to someone else. If only today you stay a little longer, not forever, just until I'm strong. I'd hold my tears a little softer, pretend I'm not already gone. The room still smells like yesterday. Your sweater on the chair. I keep thinking you might turn around, like you forgot something here. I don't need promises or plans, just one more moment where I still can. If only today you love me like before, like nothing's broken, like we're not sore. I'd memorize the way you breathe in case tomorrow takes you from me. If only today wasn't slipping away. I won't ask why it fell apart or beg you to explain. I trade all of my answers for one last honest gaze. You say you've made up your mind, and not like I'm okay, but every word feels heavier knowing this is our last day. I'm not asking you to stay forever, just stay until it hurts a little less. If only today you'd hold me tight, like we still have another night. I'd hide inside your heartbeat before it's gone, before you leave. If only today could teach me how to let go. Tomorrow I'll be brave, I'll learn to walk away. But tonight I'm still the one who loves you the same. If only today you'd say my name, like it still means something to say. I'll carry this when you're gone, when I have to be moving on. If only today could last just one more breath. If only today I didn't have to say goodbye. You said you needed space to breathe. I said I understood, but every step you took away felt worse than I thought it would. I watched you leave without a fight, told myself it was okay. I tried to be the bigger heart, but I should have stayed. I thought letting go was loving you, thought silence meant I was strong. But love doesn't heal from distance, it just learns to move on. I should have stayed when you look back one last time. I should have fought for what we had instead of crossing the line. And I should have stayed, said everything I hid. Now all I have are memories of what we almost did. I told myself you'd come around, that time will fix the cracks. But time just showed me slowly you weren't coming back. I replay every word I swallow, every chance I let go. I was trying to protect your heart, but I lost my own. I chose peace over honesty and paid the price. I let you walk away without asking why. And I should have stayed when your voice started to shake. I should have held you closer talks about the cost of walking away too early and realizing what you lost. I should have stayed, but I was scared to be wrong. Scared that fighting for us would mean holding on too long. I should have stayed. Now I live with the ache of loving you in silence and letting you slip away. Maybe staying wouldn't have saved us. Maybe we still would have failed, but at least I wouldn't lie awake, wondering if I should have stayed. I gave you nights I'll never get back, dreams I buried under your past. I called it love, I called it fate, but love shouldn't feel this way. I carry weight you wouldn't see, broke myself just to keep the peace. Every time I chose us first, I paid in silence, I paid in hurt. I stayed too long, I tried too hard, forgot to guard my heart. That was the cost of loving you, bleeding for something untrue. I lost my voice, I lost my way, just to hear you say you'd stay. Yeah, that was the cost of loving, and I paid it all for you. I defended you when doubt was loud, made excuses, broke my vows. I thought love meant sacrifice, not knowing I was trading my life. You walked away without a scar, left me fixing who we are. Now I'm counting everything. Love took more than it could bring. I don't hate you, I just see what it costs to love blindly. That was the cost of loving you, giving more than I should do. I bet till I broke inside, still wasn't enough to make you try. Yeah, that was the cost of loving, and I paid it all alone. Maybe love shouldn't hurt this deep, maybe it's not meant to bleed. If loving you means losing me, then that's not love I need. That was the cost of loving you, but I won't pay it anymore. I'll take the lessons, keep the truth, and walk away from what I can't afford. Yeah, that was the cost of loving. Now I choose me. I loved you, but I choose me. I felt you leaving before you were gone, and the way you stopped asking my day. Your voice still sounded the same, but your heart was already far away. I kept pretending we were okay, like love doesn't change its mind. I was holding on to every word while you were letting go in time. I blame myself for every crack, like I missed a step or sign. But some goodbyes don't need a reason, they just arrive. Losing you wasn't one moment, it was slow. 1,000 little goodbyes I didn't know. Losing you happened right in front of me. You stayed but you weren't here, and that's what broke me. I still sleep on the same side, still reach when I'm half asleep. I still say things I tell you, then remember you're not mine to keep. You say we're better this way, like it's easier to breathe, but I'm learning how to live with a love that chose to leave. I would've fought if you asked me to, I would've stayed through the pain, but you decided for the both of us and called it change. Losing you feels quieter than I thought. No shattered glass, no goodbye, just an empty spot. Losing you is learning how to be okay with loving someone deeply who won't stay. If love is meant to save us, why did it let us go? Why do I still feel your hand in the places you don't hold? I don't hate you for leaving, I just wish you'd been honest sooner. I could've prepared my heart for losing you. Losing you still hurts and waves. Some days I'm fine, some days I break. Losing you is the hardest truth I knew. I didn't lose love itself, I lost you. One day your name won't ache like this. One day I'll finally move through, but tonight I'm sitting with the truth of losing you. Every heartbeat feels like yours, still echoing in my chest. Every sigh is a quiet prayer that I never meant to confess. I walk through rooms we used to fill with laughter I still hear. I'm learning how to breathe alone now that you're not here. I told myself I'd be okay if I just gave it time, but time keeps drawing circles around what used to be mine. Every heartbeat, every sigh reminds me of the love we had. I try to move on, I really try, but missing you comes back so fast. Every heartbeat, every sigh is a moment I can't outrun. I loved you in 1,000 ways and lost you in just one. Your shadow follows every step, your silence fills my phone. I read our messages at night, then sleep alone. I keep pretending I'm stronger now than I was back then, but some nights I give anything just to feel your hand again. I know I should let go by now. I know what they all say, but love doesn't listen to reason, it just stays. Every heartbeat, every sigh breaks me in a different way. I tell myself this pain will pass, but it's here to stay. Every heartbeat, every sigh carries pieces of goodbye. I loved you more than words could try, and that's the reason why. If loving you was wrong, I'd do it all again, even knowing now it ends, even knowing when. You were my almost forever, my favorite mistake, the kind of love you never forget, no matter what it takes. Every heartbeat, every sigh still calls your name at night. I'm learning how to live with less without losing who I am inside. Every heartbeat, every sigh is proof I really loved you true. And if this pain is all that's left, I'll carry it for you. When the world goes quiet and the stars align, I'll feel you in the space between. Every heartbeat, every sigh.